When Chinese tech giant ZTE started selling phones in the United States, it pounced on a niche market and stuck stubbornly to it, obscenely cheap phones running Google's Android operating system. Its first strong budget phone, the ZMax, debuted for $200, and its successor, the ZMax 2, hit the street for $50 less, $150. That strategy proved to be a good one. Last year, ZTE sold more than 15 million handsets. Now it's back with the $100 ZMax Pro. But while a low sticker price may once have constituted a selling point, that couldn't be further from the truth today. So-called budget phones like Motorola's G4 and G4 Plus, as well as Huawei's Honor 5X have raised the bar with superb specifications, excellent ergonomics, and great user experiences. Budget phones have gotten so much better that the best ones challenge the conventional wisdom that a high-end phone must necessarily be expensive. In response to newfound competitors, ZTE stepped up its game aggressively this year with the budget ZMax Pro. It's not only the company's cheapest phone, yet it starts at $100 with an instant rebate. It's also the best endowed budget phone ZTE has ever made. It features a Titanic HD screen, an enormous battery, and accoutrements typically reserved for smartphones hundreds of dollars above its price point, like a fingerprint sensor and USB Type-C port. It goes without saying that the Pro is a highly competitive budget smartphone. A prettier budget phone that looks like the Nexus 6. If the ZMax Pro looks a tad familiar, that's because it takes a few design cues from flagships like the Motorola Nexus 6. It's a behemoth of a smartphone, which is to say it feels every bit of its 6-inch diagonal screen size. My thumbs struggle to reach the very top of the screen, so I have to shimmy my hands upward to even get close. But luckily, it's not as hefty as other gigantic phones. It's feather-light compared to the Nexus 6, and the generous screen real estate justifies any minor discomfort. The ZMax Pro's protective front-facing Gorilla Glass 3 is 2.5D, which is to say it's ever so slightly raised above the bezel of the Pro's 6-inch display and contoured around the phone's 4 edges. It not only looks fantastic, but it feels fantastic, too. Thanks to the sloping curves around the Pro's edges, it's fluid beneath my tapping thumbs and index fingers. That same attention to detail doesn't extend to the rest of the Pro's front side. Its earpiece, 3 horizontally aligned circular cutouts next to the handset's front-facing camera, look slapdash in comparison with the glass. So too, do the 3 white capacitive buttons beneath the Pro's screen, 2 nondescript dots on either side of a hollow circle. They function as software navigational buttons, but annoyingly don't conform to Android's design guidelines. The button